Parliament recently passed the Copyright and Neighbouring Rights Amendment Bill 2025. The recording artists celebrated.
But we are thank God that we are in a digital era and we have a digital system organization that is going to be following up, collaborating with the government agencies that is in place, UCC, URSB.
Really big milestone. We really want to thank God. We really want to thank the Parliament. We really need to thank the Member of Parliament who have been a voice to this. And we want to thank every artist who has added a voice and has been so active to reaching this milestone.
It seemed a temporary freedom after a long trial to claim economic rights through royalties over the use of various creatives by different stakeholders.
Because every artist, every creator, whether you're a writer, whether you're an artist, whether you're a comedian, you have a collective management organization.
The amendment was made after the Principal Act could not meet the expectations of the creatives. However, the new legislation could be a solution to avoid a repeat of history.
What is disturbing musicians is administration. The one thing musicians can do, and there is sort of their problem, they need one organization. If government wants to help them, let government recognize that one association.
Uganda's music industry has evolved, and Daniel Kazibwe, alternatively known as Ragadi, has witnessed decades of transformation in the sector and narrates.
It was a race of who is better, Congolese music, South African music. Then it became a race of Uganda, who is better. There was a time of Kadongo Kamo, there was a time of band music, there was a time of raga music, and now there's a time of Nigerian music and music from the world. There's a time of Mapiano, and I mean, it's been growing.
Most players in the creative sector are not business-oriented, but rather respond to trending events.
Ask any artist today which record company is buying their album, which publishing house is buying their album. Now, what happened is because of the, I call it the disruptive innovation, the digital revolution. When the digital came on, the people started getting things for free.
Let us give them a unifying factor, that these musicians are all musicians, that what brings them together, that to be a serious musician, you must make a show. Why? Because the young musicians respect the association. The people who don't respect the associations are the big musicians.
The advancement in technology has been remarkable and embraced by the recording artists. But it came with an open market as the existing legal framework sidelined technological innovations.
The technology was advancing. The real buyers, the casino killers, started pulling out. Why? Because they would do DVDs and put on holograms, and they know that we have sold this number of cartons. Now the tangibility was lost. Now to see your tangible product is lost in the air. Why? People are buying air. People are now believing in streaming than loading or uploading or downloading stuff.
Some of the available structures, including Uganda Registration Services Bureau and Uganda Performing Rights Association, were ineffective in implementing their respective mandates.
I think the first thing is education. We have to, first of all, creatives and artists, they have to be educated on what this law means. Now, once they understand that, they get themselves organized, get an understanding of what it means by copyright law. So that is also very important that it happens. Once that happens, then you can start avoiding some of these setbacks that we're facing.
The initiatives in the Copyright and Neighbouring Rights Amendment Bill 2025 cement more powers to ownership of creative content through pricing systems to track third-party users. The copyright management system and the collective management organizations could change the existing narrative.
Even if you play Ugandan music or play Western music, you'll have to pay for the copyright certificate. Why? Everything that you use that is not yours, you should pay for it. So even if you say you're not going to play Ugandan music, the copyright license, you'll pay for it. It's just like the third party. You paid third party for your car. Exactly. When you get accident, who pays?
The stakeholders cite challenges including poor transparency, impunity, and poor coordination among performing artists, which could affect the implementation of the proposed legislation.
Let me give you a live example. The other day, when they were in the campaigns, I was seeing them. Kenzo had a team. Bebe Kulu came from, Kenzo was saying that, I want the regional artists to sing. Bebe Kulu said, no, these no artists should sing. He came, he began his things, unstoppable. Now, the same fund are giving them money. You organize the Kenzo and Bebe Kulu. Already, you are killing Kenzos. There is a big boy in the house. There should be no big boy in the house.
The organogram of the creative industry in Uganda is Ministry of Gender and Labor, Uganda National Culture Center, UNCC, National Culture Forum, then federations and associations.
The need for equitable remuneration for the use of all copyright works will ensure the creative industries remain sustainable drivers of jobs and gross domestic product growth in Uganda. Sectors like telecoms and gadgets sales motivate artists to create more quality works and content. Daniel Mugoya, UBC News.